Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Tainted Grail. And before it gets too dark...
Oh, hello there.
I think I'm going to go and do a couple of things I did off camera at the end of the last episode and beginning of this one because I really wanted to.
Hello, coming back to me I see. You must have excellent taste.
Now, Osmond likes to think of himself as a financial genius, and also generous, and he thinks he's popular. Alman would like to know if you'll support the Merchants' Union investing in the local hospital.
Ha! I'm not surprised he's asking me. Without my financial backing and, more importantly, my experience, most of the guild's investments wouldn't stand a chance. They really value my involvement, and that gives me leverage. In other words, I can do a bit of bargaining.
What do you want in return?
Have you heard the legend of Robbie of Grubwood? A bandit who stole from rich merchants and gave the gold to commoners. They say he was an incredible archer. At least, that's how the story goes. People say the same about me, but I'm still waiting for someone to write a song about me, like they did for Robbie. It's only a matter of time. Robbie's long dead. I heard someone in his gang betrayed him. He's buried in a tomb not far from here, along with his bow. And that bow has been on my mind for a while now, you see. According to legend, it's made from centuries-old yew and enchanted by a druid whose life Robbie once saved. Bring me that bow, and I'll support Alwyn's investment. What do you say?
All right. I'll find it and bring it to you if I can.
That's what I like to hear. I always say sticking close to older, more experienced folks is worth it. There's so much you can learn from them. Am I right? Of course I am!
Okay then. And he's selling bows and arrows and archery related things. And some meteoric throwing knives apparently.
I envy you. If I only had access to bows like this when I was younger.
Now, Bonksy is clearly going to be a bit harder to persuade.
Nice
but there
to
is
see you.
one more thing I'd like to do before it gets too late. Is it late or early? It's late. I came up here and decided to see if something special would happen when I interacted with the shield.
This is my shield, but there's no part of my soul inside. We need to look somewhere else. But I can feel the missing part. Close. Maybe it's the men here. Maybe it needs something from us.
I must find the real shield of Palamedes, which contains a part of Arthur's soul. This, then, could be a forgery, a fake, something pretty for the townsfolk to look at. And this could explain why there is a doorway down here. Must be curfew. Which would be criminal to enter. Some kind of cat and a warrior with a shield and spear. I don't want to go breaking into there just because I can. I'd rather see if I can gain some kind of permission first, and also I want to go visit his lordship's house in the morning. For now, though... Ooh, do I want to head out into the weird night? No, probably not.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
If it was but a little earlier, I would have gone up to the mansion to a treaty with his lordship and his minions. Ah, now actually... Oh, right, the mushrooms for that campsite. You know what? Those mushrooms are just over there. If I go all the way over there in the day... No, it'll be even more deadly if I go at night. I killed the dryads. Alright then, I think I'd better go get some rest. Let's not tempt fate too much. At least not yet, anyway. And then let's see what else we can achieve by daylight. The only other thing I did off camera was buy one of those 10 weird lanterns to see if a quest would update as soon as I got hold of it. It didn't. So I'm going to leave it there until I get some kind of quest involving it. Maybe I need to place the weird lanterns at points around town. Or, hang on, can I just use... No, I can't use this here. Shame. It's a bit too close to the door to select, I suppose, and could be fiddly. Right. Let's get some kit. There we go. So what do I want to do first? Go for the mushrooms or go to the mansion? I'm kind of feeling mansion, really, while I'm still here. Sure. We'll go with that. Now if that door enters into a... Where'd that door go? Because this central pillar is too narrow to contain yet another spiral flight of stairs. And additionally, that's a very weird magical sound. It's not here, right? It's around there. I'm wondering if it could come up there somehow. I'm not sure how that can correlate to anything. One moment. Okay, this wall is thick enough. I shouldn't mess with that unless I'm forced to. This is the house that's for sale, right? That's what it is.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
There was me thinking that sign made it look a bit like an inn. And crikey, that roof's looking a bit crazy, isn't it, over the hospital? I shall head up to the mansion and see what I can do. I will not attempt to persuade anyone just yet, but rather just have a little bit of a nosy around, see if I can find this bloody woman. Oh hello, what's this? What's this? Dungeon underneath the mansion, or some kind of family vault? Arthurian family crypt. It might be worth going down there at some point, especially as it seems accessible. But let's hold off. Is that where the screaming breastplate came from? I think it might be. Alright.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
That may be her. I will speak with Anselm.
You need something?
But I will not
You
pursue...
again. What brings you back to the court?
What indeed? I'm not going to look into this
Go on
at
then.
all.
There's always more work to be done.
I'll leave you to it, good man. How far am I allowed to wander? You just a soldier? You look it. There's a weird lantern. Your face is all messed up as well. Like that of Anselm. That looks suspiciously like there should be some kind of secret door here. Perhaps one that will be opened up after a conversation with his lordship in this chamber.
Stay
More.
quiet. Stay safe.
Why? What's happened?
Ah, you need something.
His lips didn't even move. Just to be clear, this is or is not the kitchen area we were able to open and up and into. It is the same area we could enter from below. Very luxurious art, very decadent.
Just keep your head down.
There's supposed to be a lady here, and we don't...
Do you need something?
Yeah. But apparently you're not willing to discuss it with us, so that's okay. If the lady is not here...
The less attention, the better.
There is space down below. Her ladyship certainly does seem to be in absentia. Either she is
Stay
supposed to
quiet,
be
stay safe.
completely inaccessible until after a certain story beat. Or something else. She could be down in the crypts below, up to something there. I wonder. I wonder if we can enter the other wings of the mansion through external means. You're right there, Quirko. You're making some very disturbing sounds there for a moment. And there is a statue of the All-Mother we have visited all but recently. We should probably head out of town before it starts to grow too late. But I would like to have a little jog over here. I presume this wing shall be equally inaccessible. Hello? What, pray, is this? I just walk out of town by this. Interesting. This does not seem accessible for now. But good to know, all the same. And the big spiky castle is over there, and I am certain I shall need to visit it at some point. Let's just hurry through the town like wee Willy Winky in his dressing gown. This is his nightgown, isn't it? Yelling something about wake up everyone with his candle and his nightcap on his head. Anyway. Down we go. To adventure, allegedly. Yep, to adventure. It's fine. I can always sell those things later. Additionally, I have a horse, which I will probably not engage with too often, as it's a bit of a nightmare to move. And off we go. Please don't be back again. What is that? That ghostly sort of howling sound. We've heard it in the town. You're back. I see. Not everything can be. Well, that bloody bear is. Dryads remain absent for now. Let's hope it remains that way for a good long time. And if need be, there's a merchant here I could trade with. You know what? I might have to take my jumper off soon, because my legs were getting cold to put my blanket on and now I'm starting to sweat a bit. Okay. Not the bear at the same time, that would be too much. I did not get to parry him at all. Oh, and we're overburdened. You know what then? I think we should go visit the aforementioned merchant. Even if he is a rather creepy individual. Why do those great stone faces protrude from the cliff? That feels like a question that should be answered at some point. However, if not, it's still just a helpful landmark.
Wanderer. Certainly is what I have.
Right. I can afford to sell this. It's a spare. I have another in the stash. Right, I'll take my jumper off now. I'm starting to feel cold already, but hey, maybe I can just pull the blanket up my body a bit and it'll all be fine. Here we go. Okay, you know what? I might have some, oh, you know what else? I should be looking to craft some fresh potions, shouldn't I? And identify those in a while as well.
Fare thee well, then.
If I stray too far from the road here... Oh no, that's round that side, isn't it? I should be fine. The pit. As long as I stay this side of the great serpent skeleton. Maybe even don't attract bear. Oh. Something bad going on here. Right, it's a wolf. Didn't see you there, friend. Got it. Right. How was that not a parry? Or that? Could just have really high stamina recovery rate. And we're going to be overburdened again soon, aren't we? Okay, camp's over this way. What are you? What are you? You're a Curlghast instead of a Marrowghast. That'd be really great if you were. Okay. Why am I... shield punching instead of attempting to parry or block? That doesn't make sense. I should have drunk some of those 15-point healing potions. You're kidding. Already? Well, we're in for a strange night. And what does this need anyway? I think we already did it. I think it gave something to do with a straight up physical damage boost. And I'm searching for some kind of special mushrooms around here. That's not it, is it? Luminous silver dust. Scattered in and around the bandit camp. Sounds like battle music is going on. Is this it? No. Oh, you're kidding. How many do I need? 1 of 5. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. Let's take everything. Mm-hmm. I think that's all 5. I also think we should be trying to get out of here now. Obviously I can't use bonfires I didn't place for safety at night. Speaking of which, it is a long way back, and we're trying to get all the way back here, aren't we? Yes. Oof. But there is a merchant trader up this way who can lighten our load. Alright. How many potions do we have? 75% is good. 120 is really good. 29% is kind of okay, but it would really help if we could just make some more. We'll take a fair bit of damage through the night. Okay, I've convinced myself. My king, where are you? Alright. Decent, good, unexceptional. We'll work our way up. Uh-huh. I mean, that's not that great. Ooh. A shield that poisons the attacker. We've already got a shield that bleeds the attacker. Gem of stamina. I mean, not that we need much stamina regeneration. Let's rest. There we go. I see you over there. I don't want to. Because drowners are a bit of a nuisance when I'm going this slowly. We'd be better off with, you know, they'd be better handled if I was lighter on my feet at the moment. What is that? That is a thingamabob. You know the one. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but Croakmore, there we go, yes. I better just move and make it back to the druids. Am I not where the bear was patrolling very recently? Better be careful about that. It certainly seems that way. Here we go.
Welcome back, Wanderer. Certainly, here's what I have.
And here's what I have. Don't need this. Or this. Or that. We'll keep this because it seems fairly unique for now and I haven't found one similar. Almost want to just sell those because they're pretty rubbish. But I'll hold off for now.
Fare thee well, then.
Right, I'm moving. I have somewhere to be. And I'd like to get there in one piece. Oop. What? I don't think they're following me. I don't want to visit the broken tower, at least not yet. Can I get around this way or do I have to go around to the gate? It looks like I have to go around to the gate, realistically. So to the gate I shall go. We may have intriguing story development soon. You won't, lady. You really messed up. Look, hello.
Have you found Wilkin?
Not in a manner you'd recognize.
Please hurry.
Lady, I don't think you deserve him. In all honesty. I'm not sure he deserves you either. That's much nearer the mark. Although I'm not sure either of them deserved the horrible situation they got themselves into. Let's go back to the druid. You know, actually, we found suspiciously more druids left alive than I expected. If we include the dead one who had the hermit's cave on the island, you know. And the feeling that each druid believes themselves to be the last one left seems to be becoming less and less prevalent and more fading into the background as they're becoming more common. We've now found, what, like 3 of them? If we count the dead one. Now, it took me far too long to gather these. So here we are. Nope, they're not growing up here, and they're not quite what I might be looking for. Here we are. Let's just whoosh our way along here and enter into the hovel. I have the ingredients you were looking for.
Let's see. Ah, the raspberries. We'll save those for later. Very nutritious. Perfect for the after effects.
Uh-oh. Wait, which one of us is going to be taking... So you didn't need them for the potion at all? No, he did. Didn't you hear what he said about after effects?
Nutrition is key, my brave friend. I'll make jam so delicious it'll knock your boots off. You'll thank me later. Wait and see. Now, it's time for us to embark on this shared journey into the self. See you on the other side.
I probably shouldn't be doing this. This early, that is. I should probably do some more side quests first. Oh well, here we go. I seem to be very low to the floor.
Silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again.
Uh-oh. I don't think that was him. I imagine... Oh no, I can fully arm myself. Okay. I was going to say, I imagine this is a bit like the other vision, inside the beast. I've fallen into the unsettling depths of Maggot's mind. I need to find a way out. There's a front door right over there. I suspect... I mean, he invited me in. I invited myself in. And I can just brew potions. Well, you know what? There we go. Alright. Knock up one of these while we can. Fair enough. What about here? Am I just tiny? I am tiny! Okay, that explains things a bit. Look what I see. Because I can't reach the door handles. But I can creep out here. And here are giant mushrooms and a big red nasty looking sky at the end of the corridor. We were warned about these mushrooms.
How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
I don't want to set off these chimes. There we go. Now, this looks like something out of Morrowind. There's a great big brain in a jar there, very Ravenloft. But this is all sort of Alice in
A
Wonderland
drink
shit,
a
isn't it?
day keeps the clarity away.
Oh, there's a big hand holding it, but I thought it was like a cow with a mask on. Very Alice in Wonderland. Oh dear. Is the brain going to talk to us? Or this thing here? Uh-oh. Okay. Big glowing eyes on that skull there. And a teddy bear. Maggot, I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, but there's something very messed up going on inside your head.
You didn't have a choice.
Strangling someone? Crushing their head, cradling it to them like a baby? You notice how these speakers seem to have the same voice, and it's not his. And we're going even deeper still. Oh
You just
no.
wanted to save your life.
Did he claw his way out of the Wicker Man? Okay, the Wicker Man on the map might not be the one people were referring to on the forum. What are these? Oh no, we're supposed to just plummet down below?
Get this.
I think we are. Oh, that looks really deep. I don't think jumping is going to help
We
us.
trusted you.
Oh! And below spikes. Wow, okay. What, did he actually betray them? Set them up so they would be captured and burned? If there are angry spirits here, they would come for us now.
Just wait. There must be another way.
That's him.
Take me instead. Leave them alone.
Are they coming for
They
me?
didn't deserve this. Please. Let them go. Please. Wait. Just wait. There must be another way.
Or is he
Take
referring
me instead.
to the druids who were
Leave them
burned?
alone. They didn't deserve this. Please. Let them go. Please. Wait.
He's looping. And there is something ahead. Like some kind of whir.
Oh, the king himself. I am unworthy. Oh, forgive me. How wretched I am.
Maggot.
Yes, maggot. But I am a worthless maggot.
We're here to help you. If we can.
You are here to help? The maggot cannot be helped. The worthless maggot betrayed its family. It ate their carrion. There are no more druids. There is no Murig. What is left is the maggot.
These are some very human-looking ribs. By Murig, do you mean maggot?
There is no Murig. There is the maggot.
We may need to fix
The
that.
maggots ate Murik. Murik ate the druids.
Yes, after they were burned. Did he eat them literally, or just betray them?
The maggot was born when Murik pointed to where his brothers were.
So Murig betrayed the druids by telling Camelot of their whereabouts.
Yes, and thus the maggot was born. The maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like to kill the maggot? The maggot doesn't want to live.
Will Murig die if I kill you?
Murik gave birth to the maggot. The maggot ate Murig. But the maggot doesn't want to live. Kill the maggot!
Maybe you need to live, and you can do good things with your life. Oh, this is a tricky one, right? I don't want to kill you. If I do that, do I prolong his suffering? Is this setting him free? Is this getting too weird? Contorting, twisting, turning into something else. The noble spirit I bear with me is silent. I don't want to kill you.
But the maggot doesn't want to live. It doesn't deserve mercy. It doesn't deserve forgiveness. Kill the maggot.
Oh, you won't find forgiveness until you've learned to forgive yourself. Requires spirituality 10 or more. True strength means forgiving your own weakness. You can't move forwards carrying on regrets. Cut your losses, starting with your self-blame. Even the strongest armor cracks. Forgive yourself to mend it. Yeah, we can go with an endurance option.
The maggot doesn't know if it can. The maggot wants this pain to end. Kill the maggot.
If the maggot feels like nothing, it cannot decide Murig's fate.
Your words are different from the one the maggot hears in his head. There may be wisdom hidden there. A wisdom the maggot does not have. The maggot will try. It will seek Murig inside itself and talk to him. Murig should be wiser than the maggot.
He should.
Oh, there you are. What a journey it was, huh? And that King Arthur at the very end.
I must have missed that. You saw King Arthur.
That I did. If I remember correctly, I was trying to convince him to kill me, but I didn't really want it. I just couldn't speak, because it kind of wasn't me. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because the wise king was wiser than me. He didn't let me die. He just said, actually, I don't remember what he said, but I feel like I've spent ages in icy water, and now I can finally warm myself by the fire.
That's great. What do we do now?
Now, The world is going to change. My world, at least. And that's all thanks to you. I am eternally grateful for that.
How was that supposed to help us locate the men here, right? So maybe if he's more himself now, he'll remember or know what to do.
Oh, it helped. Believe me. A good trip shakes things loose I've forgotten. Things I didn't even know I knew. And it turns out it's not a scroll, but a tablet split in half. One part was guarded by the druids, and the other was taken by the priestesses for safekeeping.
In the big spiky castle.
A smart move, considering that back in the day, both the druids and the priestesses held equal power in this region.
And where does that leave us?
I know where you can find the part that belonged to the druids. At Sagramor's castle. He wasn't exactly a pleasant fellow, and I have no idea how the druidic half of the tablet ended up in his possession. About 200 years ago, his castle literally sank underground, and all that remains are some grim legends. But my subconscious doesn't lie. My master etched Sagramor's name onto it, so it must be the only place where that part of the tablet could be.
And what of the other part of the ritual?
You'd have to ask Nianti about that. She's much more knowledgeable when it comes to all that priestess stuff. Ailey's a good girl, but she's up to her elbows in work, and I doubt she's had time to dig deeper into the history of their order. So, that leaves Nianti as your best option anyway.
But Nianti seems to not exist. What kind of grim legends were told about Sagramor?
They say he dreamed of becoming the next King Arthur, and did everything he could to live up to the name. Along the way, he encountered 3 witches posing as druids who promised him eternal life. It's likely they were quite powerful, and Sagramor struck a deal with them, because, as I mentioned, one day his kingdom simply vanished from the surface of Avalon. Many adventurers have tried to find his castle. After all, how could such a massive structure just disappear? But, as you can imagine, none ever succeeded. I can only hope you will.
Now we know of 2 witches. I wonder if they are 2 of the 3. Where should I even start looking for Sagramor?
Most of the old scriptures point to the north of Kunacht, near the old water dam.
But
of course, near could mean 1 mile or 10. Druids weren't exactly known for precise directions. Still, that's your best bet. You'll know you're close when the air feels heavy, like the past is still clinging to the place. That's how it usually is with old druid stuff.
I see. Do you... Ooh. Soul Drain Talisman +1. So we'll be able to improve jewelry at some point. What's this now? We already have that. Okay. Weight bound. Gives the enemy's gravity, an orb that uses strong gravity to slow down enemies. Okay. Minus form, we already have that. Stone skin requires more spirituality. Summon battle mage, another summoning spell. I think we already have a Druid's Wish gem. I think we are done here for now. I'm blatantly going outside to check the map to see if my suspicion is correct that Sir Sagramor's castle is at the bottom of that pit. Inside the tree, in the bog, nowhere near the dam. Maybe we need to get the tablet for... Wait! The tablet from the mansion where Neante is in hiding. So... Sanguinor the Crimson. You know, we got good reasons to just go exploring in this direction at the moment anyway. And I still want to go investigate that stone altar at some point. So let's just do that, right? Let's just head out in that direction and explore as long as it doesn't get too dark. And of course we run the risk of being the fool who only follows quest markers and gets themselves lost by not paying attention to where they're going, or follows erroneous and inaccurate markers. So let's not do that, but we have a great number of reasons to head in this direction now. So we could absolutely explore some of them. And we're going to do a practice jump just because that's a skill we really need to be working on at some point. I see the tainted peasants. How am I doing for encumbrance? Not ideal. Oh, it's you!
Back to your hovel, coward.
And it's not flickering about. Great. Oh, you lot can just get hit.
Show me what you are made of! Show me what you're made of!
Oh, fuck off. Now the peasants are going to be coming for me, aren't they?
I'll strike you down!
Mate, your shield is nothing. Yep. Okay, finally. Now we're going to be overburdened. Although, interestingly, we were able to pick up a surprising amount there before becoming over-encumbered. How are we doing for experience? Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. tempted to give this a try, but this is +5 compared to this at +nothing, so yeah. Okay, so optionally 10 down about the manor rights. No, I'm not going to do that because he's kind of wrong in this situation. The Abyss of King Sagramore, great. Oh, Sanguine over Crimson. Right, it's a brigand. Yeah. That's no, he just looks big because of the bushel of That's not a bushel, by the way. A bushel is... It's a kind of scoop for measuring out stuff. Kind of like a coal scuttle. And this looks very fancy. And this is one of the locations we sought. Hello. Really now? Now we get something? Well then, let's not waste the opportunity. My liege, so nice to meet with you again. Did people always hate the druids this much?
No. My subjects were usually well disposed towards them, grateful for their magic. Merlin was held in high esteem by the common folk. Of course, there was mistrust at times, even open hostility, but never like this. Nobody was ever so twisted by hatred as to herd them into a giant wicker man and set them alight.
Let us see what lies within. This is where the blacksmith fell foul of something nasty. Talk! Talk! It's gonna be like cutscene hell, isn't it? Why did it say talk? I feel I should sneak, but also in this much armor, that's probably a bad idea. Chanterelle, it's a plant, isn't it? Beloved, the days apart are a torment I can hardly bear. In our cave, our sanctuary, we will find each other once more. Let us escape to our haven, where love flourishes and we belong to one another. Yours devotedly, F. I almost feel I should leave that there out of respect, but I don't want a situation like the man's home, where I needed to literally pick the things up and take them with me. Otherwise, I would be told I'd never found them in the first place.
Oh, my beloved.
Uh-oh. I see monster. Let's ignore monster for a moment. There's one of those weird lanterns. Interesting. I think we should have a care. If this is a watery place, the ice magic may not avail us here. Interesting. This is not where I came down. There's another... Ah. My dear Philin, I am deeply troubled by your choices. This path you tread leads only to heartache. Return to us and remember the values we taught you. Do not let this woman lead you astray. With concern, Grandma Brid. So people are lured here, or corrupted here. So much alcohol. Easy, huh? The Ram of Nuada. Isn't Nuada something from the... Oh, what is it now? It's I'm thinking Lou the Golden Hand. That epic, possibly. Wasn't he one of the kings of Ireland? This is a drop down to a place we've already seen? Let me guess. Way back out? Way further in. Let's swap it to the axe just to be on the safe side. Ooh, okay. There's a pool of water, a seductive womanly voice, an enemy on the radar, which we should...
Bayor, is that you?
No, milady, it is not. Beloved, the moon is our silent witness, guiding me to you. In our cave, away from prying eyes, we shall find solace and passion. Let us steal away to our sacred haven, where love knows no bounds. Forever yours, Ah. Have all these letters been... I don't want to have to swim through that pool. Because it looks like the kind of place where some underwater monster could grab me.
Closer. Hug me. I want to feel the warmth of your body.
If she wants warmth, then maybe I should prepare some burning, blazing spells. Actually, do I have any good burning, blazing spells? Blazing orb. Flame torrent. Yeah, we got flame torrent. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm liking this idea. Very thematic. Obviously, we don't have the greatest selection of spells at the moment.
I missed you so much.
I'm thinking in this situation, violence may need to be our first option, rather than our last resort. Uh-oh. This looks really bad. That looks even worse. Well, we certainly found something in here. It turns out Beor's beloved was a monster. If I am to find his heart, I have to kill the Fae. And quite right too. My love, every moment apart is agony. Meet me in our cave where the shadows hide our secret tryst. There we can forget the world and lose ourselves in each other. I await you with bated breath. Yours always, A. You get fucked, lady. You may have noticed, but this axe is sharp as fuck. Go for the... Yes. Oh, wow. It's a literal heart. No wonder he felt so miserable without it. Dear nephew, have you no regard for your parents? This affair brings shame upon them. Think of their sacrifices and the love they have given you. Forsake this dangerous path and restore honor to our family. Your loving heart, Croia. Probably like Croia. And oh, the many tears that aunt may have wept. Wow. I presume I can't take any of these ugly blood roses that have grown up around this place. Also, I presume I should have no desire whatsoever to attempt to enter that water. That does look like it may lead down there below. But I'm taking it safe and hello, there's more over there to mine out. I am removing the weirdness from this cave, in the hope that such a creature does not manifest here again at a later date. At great risk to myself as I carry all this weirdness on my person. Oh, look at that. I'm damaged. A whole 6 points. But hey. Where are we? There we go. I've managed to lighten my load ever so minutely. And I have a campfire outside where I can rest on my way back to town if I need to. Interesting. I would have imagined the creature would try to seduce me, but instead it merely turned nasty and violent. And this is our shortcut back, presumably. But it's not that much of a shortcut. And we have a fire here. Yeah, see that water there? If that does go up and round, it might almost be coming from the same pool. Let us be gone from this horrid place before it corrupts our soul as well. I think we can afford to swap back to our frost sword now, but I think I'll keep the fire spell prepared. Just for a bit of fun, and for something different. We haven't made much use of that ice spell recently anyway. Hey, I had a fire out here. And here it is waiting for me. The king does not approach this time, and I don't think it's the angle, I think it's having words to say to me. So, let us rest safely now if we can. Ah, hardly needed to bother. The weird night's almost at an end anyway. I'm good, I've got plenty of iron already, thank you very much. See, it's a long way over there. And we're already heavily burdened. You know what, if we go back to town, I can pretend I'm going to go to the mansion. Yeah, just generally sort of review things. Now, there have been people complaining on the forum about a quest related to Bayor, where you bring him a replacement heart, and then he asks you to permanently sacrifice health points of your own to fuel his heart, and then he falls in love with you, and it's a really nice, lovely romance, but we're already in love with someone else. People have complained about the fact that if you don't complete his quest, he never trades with you, and you don't have a blacksmith in this region. And you miss out on a load of stuff. And they feel forced to do so. But Branwen isn't that kind of girl, as she's already, you know, she's not the kind to go sneaking around behind her true love's back, even if her true love is commanding and domineering. So, if that does become an option here, I'll probably not indulge his requests, out of respect for the relationship we already have. Apparently it's one of the most wholesome relationships in the game possible, but as I said, we've already dedicated ourselves to another one, questionable though that may be. And we still need that Curlgast shell, which just is not forthcoming anytime soon. I suppose I'll have to really go roaming far and wide to search for them. Hello, that thing up there on the left looks like I can pick it. You're really making me walk around there, aren't you? Oh, wow. Let's make that really making me walk around there. Very well, then. However, if we head into town and get this done, we might get, like, that close to leveling, maybe, from the reward. Maybe less. And it might finally unlock the man who's looking after him so we can tell him about his poor dead wife. Although he seems to be in the Forlorn Swords area waiting for us. He seems old enough that he's probably come to terms with the fact that she's not coming back. And she was pregnant at the time. It's all very unfortunate. Anyway, coming back to town and going back out and returning again for other missions gives me more opportunities to grind a little more experience. That's not the main reason why I'm doing it. It's more to do with not wanting to be massively over-encumbered the whole time, and also wanting to help this poor man who's had his love and affection stolen by a horrible monster. I think I have something that could help. Here's a heart.
Really? Well, if this can put Beor back on his feet... Beor, your wound, it changed.
What? What happened? I don't remember much. There was a cave. And a girl? She touched me. I came back and dreamt. Then there's only darkness.
I'm not going to go with this one. That girl stole your heart. Quite literally.
That's right. And what did I always tell you about chasing after women, huh? She stole your heart, literally. You're lucky this one showed up. Otherwise, I never would have guessed you fell in love with a weird beast.
Hey, don't be so hard on him.
Take this to your grave if you don't want to become a laughingstock. You're so smart, and yet so stupid, eh? Well,
maybe
get
actually.
Up now, whelp.
If it helps him avoid making the same kind of mistake as before.
You can take it easy today, but tomorrow you're back in the forge first thing in the morning. You've got a lot to catch up on.
I'm sorry.
And you, thank you. I'd thank the All-Mother for sending you at the last minute, but I don't want to owe her a thing. So, I'm thanking you. Finally, we can get back to work. I missed it. If you ever need a smith, you can come to me. All right, back to work.
Where's he gone? Well, I don't seem to be able to speak to him, so that's fine. Where's Urfir gone? This is his house. His home, and he's just run off. Oh, he's back to work out here now. Okay.
Oh, hello. Do you need something? Times are tough, but I won't forget what you did for Beor. Tell me, how can old Urfir repay you?
I'm supposed to tell you about this letter your wife wrote. It must be a different Urfir, probably. What's been happening in Kuanacht recently?
It all began innocently enough. Our milksop of a lord, Yvain, decided that we didn't have the right tools to unearth the riches of our land.
Uh-oh.
So he sent messengers to Camelot asking for their men and equipment. It was supposed to make us richer. And it worked. For a while. They came here and resumed mining. Brought gold with them too. So for a while there, we were even happy to see new faces. Then news from Camelot arrived. The Red Death is in Kuanacht. The wyrdness is getting thicker.
We declare martial law. Cut down all the trees and take them in here with us. Everyone goes to Camelot.
Acid
Load of
stripping.
bullshit, if you ask me. The wyrdness has always been here. Kuanacht has been doing just fine without the support of the dog-fuckers of the Round Table.
Hey, steady on.
Denholm, the one in charge of their army, came here with the Red Priests. It seems like he's well aware that his orders are stupid, and that people from Kuanacht are smarter than Camelot thinks. And now Kuanacht is divided. Some want to leave for Camelot, others can't imagine it. Like me, I just can't stomach leaving the land of my fathers.
Quite right, too. Do you have to leave?
Camelot says we do. I think we don't, even after the moronic theft of trees. Lord Milksop, of course, doesn't know what to do. If he supports the people, he'll lose his dealings with Camelot. If he leaves for Camelot, he'll become just another arse-kissing sponger princeling no one gives a toss about, and the court is already full of those. Here, at least, he's somebody. Or he can become somebody if he makes the right choices. The man here is dying. That's true. More and more wyrdness creeps into our homes at night. Soon, the flame will no longer be enough. I don't know what would need to happen for everyone to stay in Kuanacht. The truth is, we can only survive if we keep together, either here or there.
Tell me more about Lord Yvain.
His family has a grand past. I have the utmost respect for their legacy. The Tarians made Kuanacht strong. They carried on the legacy of Palamedes, King Arthur's advisor. Our lord, though, don't get me started. Yvain is a coward. He lets Camelot get away with anything. Well, for now. I've heard rumors that he's been trying, in his own pathetic way, to delay making some crucial decisions. Who knows? Perhaps our lordling will finally grow a pair and make use of them for the good of his subjects. Though, if you ask me, the only thing that could save him would be the quest for the Holy Grail.
Too many people think of the Holy Grail as a physical thing. It's more an ideal, a spiritual achievement to attain. Why do you hate the Red Priests so much?
I have my reasons. I don't trust the bastards because they've already been here once. they took a few people for what they called a routine examination, promising that our loved ones would return safe and sound in no time. Ah, damn it all. Would you believe me if I told you that not all of them even had the symptoms of the Red Death? Nobody came back. Not a single soul. From that moment on, I've sworn to do everything in my power to make life miserable for those scarlet dogs.
Here we are. This might be it. Your loved ones. Did you lose someone too?
I don't really want to talk about it, but look, I had a wife. She was a beautiful woman, and I'm pretty sure that she was with child when they took her away. She would chat with Nianti. She hadn't bled for 3 months, and she would have eaten all the crops from Reese's field if she could. My Katrin. They took her away. She caught a cold, and they put her on a transport to the island asylum. I never saw her again. That's all I can tell you. I don't want to think about it anymore. Let the past stay in the past.
Catherine Guiscard. I know what happened to her.
You... what? How? How is this possible?
I found a letter she wrote to you in the bowels of the island asylum. I'm afraid she's dead.
I can't believe this. My Katrin. Do you still have the letter? Please tell me you didn't throw it away.
I gave it to a red priest in the Horns of the South as proof of the torture we endured.
What? And what good was that supposed to do? I bet that red lunatic burned it the moment you turned your back on him. Idiots. Idiots everywhere. Must I do everything myself? May the Red Death take the lot of you. I shouldn't be getting so worked up. You could be making all of this up to unnerve me. You're trying to trick me. I won't let you provoke me, you Camelocian arse-licker.
Okay, let's just test this idea, right? We could lie to him to be nice, because we know he hates the Red Priests already. So that was a pretty predictable response. Here we go.
Oh.
Right.
It's all so and there we looked and it's and
I'm just gonna rush through this a bit.
Camelot's Lord, hear them hide. His power, if the I have my they no.
Now it's only
you
100 experience, so we're not.
Do you?
Okay, I lost it in a storm. She wrote that if she had a boy, she would have named him Llewellyn.
A boy, my little boy. She mentioned once that she liked the name Llewellyn. It made me laugh. It sounded so poetic, not really fitting for a blacksmith's son. I always wanted a son. Maybe that's why I've grown so fond of Beor. I thank you. I'm guessing the circumstances in which you got this letter must have been difficult. If everyone here were as brave as you, our Kuhnhacht would have a chance to weather the end of the world. Here, take this. I have no use for it anymore. I wanted to bury it with Katrin if I ever found her body. That's all I can do for you. And for her.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't, but what now?
Why? This letter doesn't change anything. Years ago, I swore I wouldn't utter a single good word about those red vermin, and I'm not going to change my mind on that anytime soon. If anything, it has assured me that I am right.
Okay, ring gives an extra 20 maximum health. Can we? No, we can't. No trading. Okay. I should probably just head back up to market then. But wait, what can I make while I'm here? Apart from loads of leather. What is taking so long? That's weird. Right. Goodness. Okay. Right. That's an awful lot of leather now. Even more leather. And a skill that really needs some practice. Okay, let's see. 3, 4. We do not have enough to make a full set yet. Okay. Uh-huh. So what are we looking at here? Copper, bones, bones, more bones and skulls, burnt skin, flame gorge, so like the what's-its, the burning things. Ravenous, so croakmores. And skulls and bones, and we could have a go at making some Grindelow gear. Sinew, do I have... Checking to see if I've got some already. I don't think so. Okay. Let's just head back up to market. It's nice to finally have that quest completed. Would have pretty much accepted either of the two results, but it seems we should be a bit more tactful and not always entirely honest with people. The kind lie, the gentle lie to spare their feelings seems to be considered a virtue in this game. We are juddering. And there's some popping in going on here, so I'll probably be ending the episode soon. For now though, I'm going to try to get rid of some of this dead weight first. And I feel there's not much point taunting myself by looking to see how much experience there is. I'll blatantly do it once recording's ended, but now it would just delay the walk to the market stalls. We're nearly there now. Nearly there. I think Niante probably is down in the Taurian family crypt. Probably.
You doing okay? Ah,
here we are.
Fine day for business. And perhaps for bargains, too.
A lot of people here seem to be 106 level. Bloody hell. Okay. Seem to be infected or bandaged up, as if ill health is a common thing here. They really need that hospital. And we should endeavour to improve it for them. Right. Sell both these. Hold on to that. We'll have a look at those in a bit. Here we go. Right. And presumably some more of these to ditch as well. That's a very high number. Why is it still a very high number? We don't need 3 of these. Or 2 of these. It's probably mostly the leather. But is there anything... I'm kind of thinking... I really don't need 2 of these. Well, we've seen the experience total. Let's go put all the leather in the chest. Oh, that's 22 right there. See? Excellent stuff. You know what? Might as well pop these in there as well. And a whole load of this stuff at some point. Not sure what's heaviest, but I'm sure we can put a load of things away. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. And actually I'll stop the episode as well. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.